Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we have the first trailer for something very special. It is for the new Harry Potter show. Yeah, before we get into it, please do us a favor. Like, subscribe, click the bell. All that helps us out a ton. We would greatly appreciate it. But, I mean, is this necessary? Probably not, right? I mean, when did Harry Potter end? When was Deathly Hallows Part 2? When was the ending of Harry Potter?
I'm pretty sure that was like in the late 2010s. And
less than a decade ago, probably.
No, it's not necessary at all, honestly, considering just how big Harry Potter still is. Like,
do they think there's a? I mean, I guess there could be like a generational gap of people that did
that, and I just feel like they have to capitalize at some point on, you know, the wizarding world and how like audiences are into it, but only into what's like left of it. I think they could find a spark in like creating something new and like using these audiences that are just now finding out about the movies or just now watching the movies, getting into it all, and then boom, like they have like a fresh version for themselves.
Yeah, I feel like
and like, I mean, it could do. I mean, let's be honest here. This show is probably gonna do really good.
I mean, you know, it doesn't matter. Now, we have not seen it, so I don't know what this is going to look like. But regardless, you know, people are going to hate. You know, it's been getting hate before. And I'd imagine, you know, it's still going to do.
The castings dropped. They were like, what is this? Professor Snape is black.
They're going to, all that. And guess what? It's still going to bang. So, like, it doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't matter. This is still going to debut with insane viewership. Like, season 2 is gonna be fucking greenlit 1 week after the premiere. Like, we already know.
I mean, maybe it dips in viewership, but I think that initial viewership, like this first couple of episodes, I think it's gonna have a lot of people watching. And if it's good, I mean, we could be looking at easily the biggest series of the year.
Let's be honest here. Like, I think the only reason this exists is because Fantastic Beasts ended, and they wanted to keep the wizarding world in the zeitgeist, and they have nothing else. They had nothing else to go into production with, and so I'd imagine they quickly went, let's just do Harry Potter again to keep this world in the zeitgeist. So we keep making merch and keep making money and keep making these things, because none of this was like a thing when the Fantastic Beasts movies were coming out, because we had the Fantastic Beasts movie. So I feel like because of the absence of those now, they're like kind of going back to the drawing board. But we're gonna see what they're cooking up here. I'm curious. So yeah, guys, we'll talk more about it after we watch it, of course. But without further ado, let's go ahead and react to this trailer for the new Harry Potter show. I think it's called Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
I told you.
Oh, there's the little closet.
Yeah.
And you're going to start acting like one.
Oh, not the haircut.
Special,
right.
There is nothing special
about you.
About you.
I've always wanted to know about my parents.
Your parents were the kindest, bravest people I ever met.
Oh, isn't that Nick Frost? Yeah, I totally forgot.
They stood up for what they believed was right. The next time I see you, we'll be in Hogwarts.
Is that Ron?
Looks great.
Ooh.
Mr. Potter.
Choose the house.
I think we can expect great
things. It's a big three.
From you.
I really like that set.
Let's see who you are.
Look at his little ass about to play Quidditch.
Okay. Well, there's Snape.
Are you really Harry Potter?
Oh, they're adorable. They're adorable. I'm sorry. They're adorable.
Christmas. I like
Oh,
that. I
wow,
love
it's
that.
this year.
I love that. Christmas time is always Harry Potter time. I love that. I love that.
Wow. All right, everyone. That was the trailer for Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. So let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. But it seems like, to me at least, are we going to be doing a book every season? Like every new season is adapting
It seems
the
like
book?
that's probably going to be the case. Now, I don't know how they're going to do in terms of like time jumps and like how Harry gets older. I don't know how they're gonna handle that stuff. If they're gonna like wait and like try to.
Yeah, because we are kind of in an era where we have to wait 3 years for the next season of the show.
But I'd imagine this would be like the quality control on this thing would be like, you know, number one, like it would be like we're making sure we get this squared away before anything. So I could imagine they could still hit all those like seasonal beats and like I don't know. I wonder how they're gonna go about doing it. But one thing I will say, I will take one of my takeaways from the trailer is it's tough to really sell people on this show that aren't Harry Potter fans, because not only does it look like the movies, like in terms of story, like it just
they'll be like I can just watch the
movies were already good versions, like. So it looks like those, but at the same time, it's like the movies with a higher budget, bigger scale, like it has a cinematic quality to it. It would kind of render this one to be like the sidekick. Like I'll watch you after I'm done watching these ones. So like that's the only thing. Like I'm not seeing things like
faithful, though.
Super different. I mean, yeah, I'm sure like it'll probably
as faithful to the book.
And I wonder if there's things that they add into the show and stuff. But like that's just one of the things. But I mean, it looks really good. Like the production, like all the sets and stuff look really good. Like movie level, it doesn't have a cinematic quality to it, but it looks like a high quality, like top tier TV series. Like it looks really good. And like the casting, I mean, low key, like I got some chills. I got some like nostalgia.
Brought up
like tears almost came out. Like
you brought up how the movies, or how people will look at this and kind of think of the original movie, The Philosopher's Stone, or just the original movies. And yes, you know, aesthetics are going to blend. Certain visual imagery is going to stay. It is adapting the same books. And what I'm curious about is like, what will be this show? What I guess will be this show's identity that separates it from the movies, right? I think the movies do a great job at world building and like kind of giving you blockbuster kind of spectacle. Obviously with good storytelling, very MacGuffin-y plots, but it's all fun. It's very fun, and I feel like this show has the chance to be a bit more, I guess, if I were to use an example. Now, this isn't the best example because the movies weren't good, but this feels in line with how Percy Jackson is to the books versus how the movies were to the books, where the movies were doing the books, just more blockbustery, all that.
But the movies were very close to the books too. Like
yeah, that's what
Jackson, the Harry Potter.
That's
movies
what I'm saying. That's the only difference. And my point with that is like I think this could feel a bit more childish. Like I think
it could feel a bit more like, I think because of the cinematic feel and scale of the movies, it makes it feel like children. But this is the thing though, it makes it feel like children in a massive world. So it feels like there's a certain like level of like
there's a magic.
Darkness.
There's a magic.
And like like and I don't know if this show can capture it as much as we're just going on because it looks cute, and like maybe we watch the show and it just feels cute. Like it doesn't feel like a big world with like, you know, with sprawling like
that is true. That is
just
true.
Feels like, but at the same time, I will say it looks like it can be a lot more investing than the first movie. Like I think the first movie was good. I think
flesh out
everything is
characters
pretty
a lot
much like
more with the show.
spot on. Yeah, You can flesh out characters. You can build the relationships, build the dynamics between, and that journey in Philosopher's Stone can become a lot more investing than it is in the movie. I love Philosopher's Stone, but like it's not perfect. Like you do gotta watch some movies in that Harry Potter, that full like set of films until you really start to like really jive with it. Though the cast has chemistry already, but I think this one, like I think it serves as a more like a more it could be like a more personal, like
Yeah, that's
like
what I'm
like
saying. I feel
production.
like
Whereas the movies just felt like, movies. This one feels like it could be like very hitting close to home, very, like personal feeling. I like it.
also little things like what's the score gonna sound like? We associate John Williams' theme so much with Harry Potter. Are they just going to
I wouldn't be
do
surprised
that?
if they lifted it. I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised
are they just going to use that motif, or will this show really have its own identity to the point where like it's being given its own theme? Will the instrumentation even be the same? Like what will
I can see them doing the same theme sounding like a bit different. Like I don't know if they'll fully go away from that theme. I mean, that's like
that is iconic.
That's a big
But
that's
we
an
heard
iconic theme.
None of it here. Not even an ounce of it. Not even at the end a little.
I do know that
Nothing,
Hans Zimmer's on doing like some of the score for this show.
I do remember that, yes. And I do think as far as it looks good. It looks honestly like most HBO productions, which is
it looks great.
It's got that like very steady, like almost calculated look to it. And I think the kids look great. No slander. I will not be tolerating any slander towards these children. Zero slander. Yeah, they look adorable. It looks cute. It looks like, how do I explain this? Okay, could you watch the OG Harry Potter movies as a child? Of course, and you could be swept up in all the wonder and the world building. But I feel like the books were, made for a younger demographic, while the movies
they were a bit more innocent. They
were
a bit
made
more like
for broad appeal, whereas
the movies felt like trying to insert like adult like themes. And granted, there's some of that in the book, but it just felt like some of the designs of things, some of just the way it's like, like you said, like trying to like grab a wider range of
and I think this show has a real chance of clinging on to the younger demographic a lot more. I think a lot of us that grew up with the OG Harry Potter movies were swept up in like the spectacle of it all, but I don't know if kids these days just care about that. I don't know if that's enough in order to like, I guess, form them or like bond with stuff.
I mean, look, the first Harry Potter, that first set of movies, that was basically like the MCU, like basically.
That was lightning in a bottle. 8 films, all of them were good.
Franchise
all of them ranged from good to phenomenal.
So many films. This could be that, it could be that MCU coming of age. You're growing up with them, you get, and like, that's how it felt to us growing up. Once we got to Deathly Hallows, we kind of felt like we got older so the movies got a bit older, they got a bit more adult. They got a bit more, mature. I would like to see that like presented in this series, but starting off a bit more innocent than the movies did. You know what I mean? Like,
I will say,
starting off really childlike wonder and like getting to that.
The show is far out, so we don't get a lot of like dialogue with the kids or anything. Because that is like, I don't want to call it a concern, but the only thing really that can hold back these casting choices is the performances. I'm just gonna say it. Now, I'm not gonna be too harsh on children. Unless they're like
especially after Stranger Things season 5. Definitely can be harsh on children.
Yeah, if they're abrasively bad, sure, but I can forgive a couple of breaks.
Some of it could take getting used to too when it comes to child actors. Like some of that stuff could take like you just gotta warm up.
There's a charm there, and I think this show has a chance to. Well, number one,
it can spark that magic again, man. Make me go to Universal and buy me a wand, man. Like,
I mean, Butterbeer. Every
give
time.
me a robe or something, man.
2 months.
Like,
Going in 2 months. I'll be having a butterbeer. Over there. But the thing is the people that will hate on this, right? I question 2 things. Number one, they can't be that much of a Potterhead, because I know for a fact all the Potterheads are watching this day one. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, they can
and there's stuff in this trailer that got you like, man, like
they could scream
like,
all
I've seen
want.
it before I got
I
in.
have the OGs. I have the You're Gonna Be Sad day one. It's very simple. You're gonna be there when this premieres in December, Christmas time, all family,
around
jolly.
Christmas
that's
time.
what I'm saying.
That is the Harry Potter time. We're building Harry Potter model kits. We making Harry Potter gingerbread cookies and all time. Brother, that is the perfect time.
The kids better get there.
Harry Potter socks is coming out. People getting gifted a bunch of Harry Potter hats and all types.
Harry Potter show themed Lego sets, because for some reason Legos do not cost the same amount anymore. I just,
anywhere too. We went to Asia. I said, dang, bro, that Lego set. I said, dang, I might be able to cop that for a little cheaper. No. Lego's like, no, you're gonna pay anywhere you go. You're gonna pay.
It's crazy that we.
I can't wait for this though. Around Christmas time, I think that is perfect. Now I wonder how they're gonna release it, right, week to week, or like dropping a certain number of episodes straight up. I hope it's week to week, but I think it'll.
Do we know? Actually, let me
look
look up do we know who's on this show?
I think a lot of people around Christmas time will be down to watch this show. They'll have the free time to watch it, and at the same time, I think you'll see a lot of kids, being interested in it, telling their parents, "Hey, I want a wand for Christmas." Or I want the.
That was John Lithgow. I was wondering if that was John Lithgow as
Dumbledore. Yeah,
Dumbledore.
Dumbledore. Yeah.
Let me see who's on this. Francesca Gardner's the showrunner. Do we have any writers credited? Wow, we don't. Not yet. Interesting. Are they giving all the credit to J.K. Rowling? Oh, here it is. Martha Hillier. Who are these people? Francesca. Oh my goodness. They are a producer.
I mean, it's HBO. It's Harry Potter HBO. I'm sure it's gonna be
let me tell you guys something. If there's no
I bet
ball
you go
knowers
anywhere in the cast and crew.
If there's no ball knowers in this, watching this video right now, showrunner produced His Dark Materials. And let me just say, when it comes to adapting books, His Dark Materials did their thug thizzle. Actually cooked on adapting those Golden Compass, whatever you want to call it. It's called His Dark Materials, but people probably better know it as Golden Compass. But there's good people on this, which I expect from an HBO show. And it just comes down to delivering. But I think this looks good. Did I get some chills? Absolutely. Did it warm my heart? Absolutely. Do the kids look absolutely adorable? Yes.
I'm just worried about it being the same because, I didn't really get nothing new out of this trailer as much as it just feels like
that's
a
what
new Harry Potter.
That was my point of the
project,
identity.
a new
I
Harry
hope
Potter
it has
series.
its own.
Yeah.
Way.
It kind of needs to separate itself because right now it just feels like, hey, remember the Harry Potter
playing
movies?
the best hits.
A show. Yeah, but
look at him in his Quidditch uniform. Good. Look at the hat that's gonna choose what house they go to. Look at him run into the platform.
Look, Nick Frost as Hagrid. That is inspired ass casting. So.
Anything Nick Frost is in, I'm there. I was there for Skeleton Crew. I was there for How to Train Your Dragon, and I'm here for Harry Potter. Listen, you guys tell us all in the comments below. What'd you think?
Let us know.
What'd you think about this trailer? Rank the Harry Potter movies if you're a big Potterhead. What's your favorite? What's your least favorite? Literally anything related to this. Please let us know your thoughts down there. We'd love discussing with you all. And if you made it this far and you haven't, please like the video, subscribe, click the bell, all that. It helps us out a ton. It's completely free. But other than that, it's been your boy KEIZI.
Been your boy KELZ.
And hopefully we see you all in the next one.